your broken rip-off wafers on. Doesn't matter if the sun goes down, we'll still be up, still be up. Don't care about the place we found, we'll still be up, still be up. We're in this together, we both fall down. Doesn't matter if the sun goes up, 'cause we will still be high when the lights out. When the lights out. The lights out.
I can see what we are, don't know where we belong. Wanna know what you're thinking, wanna know if something's missing. Started stories before, but they ended up short. Get me up to higher places, want you to feel my pages. Is this for real or is it just a fantasy? Are we for now or is it really deeper beat. Wanna feel something deep. Do I really need your saving? You're the one on time I've wasted. Now the story is new, just a chapter or two. Will it be the same at the end? Don't want it to finish the end. Is this for real or is it just a fantasy? Are we for now or is it really meant to be? Are you still in my arms when we've read out all the parts of this story? Far past the epilogue, will I still be in your heart in this story? Are you still in my arms when we've read out all the parts of this story? Far past the epilogue, will I still be in your heart in this story?
You are my pill, I swallow it. Take me away to Neverland, where colors fade my disbelief and make me forget my memories. Rent a car you can't afford, put on a song that we both know. Let your hair out in the wind, put the pedal to the floor. Flame your light, thick as smoke. Put your broken rip-off wafers on. Doesn't matter if the sun goes down, we'll still be up, still be up. Don't care about the place we found. We'll still be up, still be up. We're in this together, we both fall down. Doesn't matter if the sun goes up, 'cause we will still be high when the lights out. sun goes down, we'll still be up, don't care about the place we found. We'll still be up, we're in this together, we both fall down. Doesn't matter if the sun goes up, cause we will still be high when the lights out. With the lights off.
Hello and welcome to Noire Detective Crime Adventure. New to the channel, gameplay 1 on Steam PC, and yep, going to be playing Noire. And yeah, if you are new here and you do want to see more of me and more content, then please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because I do have plenty of games on my channel, plenty of new ones to come in the future. And if you do like the video, then please give it a little like. I see I've got 3 likes already. Thank you. And yeah, if you want to support the channel, the ways that you can do that is by watching, being here, chatting in chat. Also by checking out my merch, which is linked in the chat and in the description if you'd like to take a look, see what to get you fancy sport channel. And another way you can support as well is by donating. It's not mandatory, but any donations is greatly appreciated, and all donations do go straight to my channel. And hey Beaver, hey Furistic, hey Eliyahu, how you doing? And to anyone else that may be lurking in the background, hey Bill. And yeah, as you can see, starting screen still on this because the game launches off of Rockstar Games Launcher, and for some reason when I've got the game up, I can't tab out by pressing the Windows button. It just not let me tab out. So yeah, so I do need to start the game up. As soon as I start the game up, I'll change the screen. Okay, desktop on, background music on. Okay, right, Lenore, booting up the game, and I'm okay for a stick. I'm okay. Just waiting for the game to load. Oh, why is it starting on minimized window again? I changed in the settings of this. Bear me a second. Got to go into the game settings again and make it full screen. Soon as it's loaded, I will change you over to the game capture. Alright. Okay, options, display. Display mode. Yep, it's changed my settings back again. 1920. Apply. Right. Right, now I'll put you over to the game capture. Right. Okay. Oh, enhance. Right. Display, graphics, performance, balanced, quality, performance. I think I'll leave it to performance. Okay, new game.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. The symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors.
Okay, audio, sound, right. That can go down, effects. Okay. Saving content.
A city where a man's home is his castle.
Thank you for the
Quarter acre
one
of
watching
dream
and
made
for
possible
free
by
like.
victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers.
How's you, Flustick, if you're still
A
here?
city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see.
You're feeling great. Good.
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command.
Upon
Mistakes
reflection.
get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead,
How is the
KGPL.
sound,
14
guys?
Adam,
Is
see
it
the
loud
detective
and
ambulance
low?
shooting
Let
at
me know.
6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. from the beam of sunshine himself.
Floyd Rose, homicide.
Hang on,
You might
guys. I
back
need to
up?
check to see if
Yes,
my
sir.
sound's
Phelps and
okay.
Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot.
Okay, thanks for it. Saving.
Guys,
Right.
the dead guy's
Let me
a
know
lowlife.
how it is
I'm
now.
not
First
expecting
it.
any miracles here.
And if we
Please.
recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way.
That's better.
We'll search right up
What
to
I
the
think.
back wall.
Thank
If
you
you
for
still
it.
don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
Okay, so use space for the partner to ask advice.
Look at this junk.
Music will fade down. Clue
It's not my
indicated.
job to pick through other people's trash.
Right. Blood here.
Help me out.
Have a good look around. It could be anywhere.
Inspect object. Hey Sarge, how you doing, buddy?
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Okay, so we've got to
Don't
look
get all
around
deep
for
on me,
clues.
Phelps.
Oh. Yeah, don't forget to check out these awesome content creators in the chat now. We've got First Tip, we've got Beaver, we got Sarge. Don't forget to go over and say hi, give them a like, give them a sub. Great content creators. Okay, so looks
Ralph,
like
there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks
yeah.
like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
So we've got to find a
All
way
right,
up to the.
Don't hurt yourself.
So there's got to be a ladder somewhere around.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need
Yeah.
to find a way up.
Yeah, I am trying to look way up. Right,
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys
I
think
can't
we are?
see a ladder. Oh, yeah. Move forward to the dang part. Alright, okay, here we go. Reflection of
How you
it.
doing, Cole?
Okay.
Found it yet?
Yep, found it.
Smith & Wesson, serial
Yeah,
S71893.
Smith Wesson revolver.
Two rounds fired.
2
Instead of
rounds.
dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here.
And thank you all for the 4 likes. Whoop, whoop. Okay,
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
okay. Right. Clues. Blood stain. Swift remover. Monitoring it two rounds. Whoop. Okay.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun.
And how is
You know of a gun
Sarge
store?
today?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
What you streaming today, Sarge? Select locations to view. Okay. Okay, gun store. Okay, set
Are you
destination.
sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The
Yep.
suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get
Sarge
out of
is
that
about to
uniform, can you?
stream
You'd rather round up
virtually
drunks and help
a
old ladies
free
across the road?
FPS. Oh,
I'd rather get
nice.
through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Right, eat it into the vehicle. Off to the gun store. We're not in a rush, so we don't need to. Dee-do, 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 dee-do. Right. Off to the gun store. Dido 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 dido. Bit of a ways. Here we are at the gun store. Okay. In we go.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for
Okey-dokey.
357, nickel-plated with pearl grips.
Thank you
Same
for the
gun used by
5
General
likes.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
You're my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Mm. I don't know.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder. 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Okay, so locations. Right, right. Set destination.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Den.
Whoops. Need to get there quick, I think. Oh. Oopsie.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on
We need to go this
Another
way.
fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Beep beep, coming through. Oh, not on the train track. Oh. Over the bridge, that's it. Dee-do, 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 dee-do. Dee-do, 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 dee-do. Right. Here we go, we're here. $11 PM, right.
He wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
Gold hand. Right. Suspect's mailbox.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Apartment 2. So it might be upstairs. Okay, apartment 2. Yep. Knock, knock, knock.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer.
Wait, it's
what
not
the fuck
there.
is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Oh, ouch.
You ready?
Yeah. 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 Take that, and that. And that. Come on. Whoa, gotcha.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Right, search. So
Keep an
there's
eye on
a
him, Ralph.
apartment.
I'm gonna take a look around.
Okay, we found a notebook. Right. Ah, 12,
List of names and a
140.
series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
Choo-choo train.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Okay. Armed and dangerous.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. The force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope, or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identify, code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
On the way.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
On the ground, now! Try for the front door, keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, yo. On your toes. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
Alright. Okay.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole.
Should be all clear.
Alright. Here we go, got 'em.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Thank you for the 5 likes.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Cole
Rollins
Phelps, Jack Kelso.
outstanding.
With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You can go screw yourself. Why, you! Watch it! He's hiding in the alley! Bowers! Hold it right there! Stop now or I will shoot! I won't tell you again, Wendell. Jesus, Dunn, watch your fire. Don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now. Give it up, Wendell.
Stay the hell away from me.
Oh.
You gotta be kidding.
You fucking asked for it.
No way I'm going back inside.
I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers.
You assholes already screwed me once.
Jump. 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 You silly toad.
Give it up, Bowers. There's nowhere left to go.
Where did he go? There.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Come on. Gotcha.
What you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Broad daylight. Crowded street. I've seen everything.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell's going on?
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Hey, hey, Da Vinci, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I mean, I played it on console when it first came out, all years ago, and yeah, I now got it on Steam. So yeah, I thought I'd bring it to the channel. So I love the game.
Right.
I
Yes,
think it's really good.
Person.
Thank you all for the 5 likes. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Discover clues. Cool.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run into the shoe store.
You want to take a look around now? The witness can wait, Cole. We've got the perimeter. We should make sure we've checked the whole crime scene before questioning the witness.
Can I help?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I hear about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Yeah, the only problem I'm having with the game is I can't tab out to Windows, so I can't go to Streamlabs OBS or anything like that while pressing the Windows button for some reason. So that's the only issue I'm having. But apart from that, it's running well. Okay. Press 3. Press 3 to truth.
And you don't know who
Incorrect.
shot Gage or why?
No, officer.
A man is dead, Miss Galetta,
Yeah,
and it's a
might
criminal
be
offense to lie to a
first,
police
so I have
officer.
more
I would
monitors.
downtown.
I think I
Get
played
out.
it when I had one.
Get out right now. Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you. If you'll excuse me, I'd better get the store closed up.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Can we go in there? No, we can't. Okay.
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell's going on?
Clear this area immediately.
What he looked at the body. You know, what did he check the body? Yeah, what did... Yeah, we've done that.
What do you
Just
think?
make it into the paper?
Alright. Locations. Clues. Shooting. Okay, well... Oh.
FN Browning.
Right. New clue.
01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
We have the murder weapon?
But no murderer. Girl saw it all, but she clammed up on me. We could trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
You're the reason brothers and sisters shouldn't marry.
Investigate. Okay, E. Right. Oh.
What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way.
And since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
Look, one red light to another. Nino, 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 Nino. At the gun store.
Officers, what can I do?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say.
You don't say.
Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looks like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Replicate Hartfield's jewelry. Okay, set destination. Here we are.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Yep.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer. He's getting away.
Come here.
Get back here!
There he is, officer.
I love these waiting. Everyone's a dog.
Oh. Whoops. I shouldn't have shot him.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer. He's getting away.
Kalu! Get back here!
Be careful. He looks dangerous.
Top of my class back east.
Too late, Kalu!
Come on.
Don't make it worse, Kalu.
I'll get you. Come on. Grab him.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, boyo, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Doubt.
You blew a man out of his socks over an empty grudge, you son of a bitch. Do you think I have sympathy for you?
That's the way. Keep needling me. Try the rough stuff, and my lawyer will be making an official complaint.
Mm-hmm.
I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Mission failed.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my
Try
lawyer.
this again.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Okay, so we've got move an answer. Right.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
Pinch all for a stick's red.
Gage was an asshole, but his death wasn't down to me.
Incorrect.
I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting.
So we know it's a lie.
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
Shooting.
Gage was an asshole.
Not that one
but
either.
His death wasn't down to me. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy!
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! Round 4.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
So we know the first one's a lie.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
Murder weapon serviced. See what say it's either shooting or murder weapon. No,
You had the gun
correct.
cleaned,
Yep,
bought a new
correct.
box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Okay. Possible religious motive.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
Language.
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right, after community. Doubt.
You.
Yep.
Left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that shtuck Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu,
have to block you.
I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Yep, no more swearing.
Masterfully done, Officer
Otherwise,
Phelps.
Ballistic may block me.
It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
the driver's seat.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel? Who's intense? The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm going to start you out with 1 case. Do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on, Phelps.
Okay.
I'm praying that those prints come through
Press the
so I can
gate.
nail that son of a bitch.
You're wasting time. Get out of here.
Hey,
They really
I
pushed
gave
you
his
through
wife
quick,
a
didn't
tap.
they?
I
6
said,
years
"I'll
on
stay
patrol
and
before I
love
got
him."
this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Harry says he'll sing. Only if I guarantee he walked.
You know this place? Sure. Near the old gas works and signal depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct. Come on, Cole. Leave him alone.
He's always ready to serve you with fresh sweet Alico gas and oil products. And you can rest assured knowing that Alico gasoline is the power that propels more police cars and fire engines than any other.
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and Sarah's. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
Tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy. Grew up in San Francisco. My father was a shipper. Went to college at Stanford. 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded. Shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here. So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No, you were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you. I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do? I kept the streets of LA safe.
Nino.
Now I get it.
Unfit.
All units of 459 just occurred in 6th and Sarah's. Any
Busy.
unit to handle, code 2 identified.
Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots. Sounds like you had it rough. I did my job. No one...
At the location.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
Yep, tell us the truth and you'll be fine.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out. Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type. Nice day for it.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Okay,
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Wilkie. If you don't mind waiting a little longer, I'm sure. Doc? Detective Phelps. What have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. The victim must be in a very bad way.
there's a lot of blood.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
How's the world looking?
Always the same through a viewfinder. How about you?
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Got a mystery sample waiting at the lab. Practical joker said contaminated soil. My guess? Big lump of shit.
Yeah, crowbar.
Nothing significant.
What we got here? Live hog.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
I think that's the items, no joke. The whole car is covered in blood. Yep. Nothing there. What we got here? Okay.
32 years old, married.
Into
Sounds like an average guy.
What?
was he doing out here?
Interview Mrs. Black. Okay.
Happier times, I guess.
Okay. Oh. Hey, Lawson. Hey.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Ask the community. Doubt.
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
I'll have the car towed down to the impound. That's about all I can do here.
Okay. Locations. Okay, so I think we're done here.
Get back here, Phelps. We're not done yet.
We're
Keep
going
searching.
to. Oh, yeah.
A brand name might give us something to go
Blood
on.
Pirate. Right. I think that's... Can't see any more evidence. I've already looked at that.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. You know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
You picked it up. You moved it. Why is it so far from the car?
God damn it, how in the hell would I know? That's it for me in police business from here on.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
Okay. Right, off to the route, off to see the wife.
620 Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Behind Bunker Hill, a couple blocks north of Central Station.
So, what do we tell the wife?
Play it by the book. There's no stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out.
This officer needs help. 333 South Main Street. 333 South Main Street. Officer needs help. 211. The shot is fired.
Could be a car theft gone
Come
wrong.
on.
Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap.
But why leave the car?
Well, obviously, someone got a little heavy-handed.
It's the wrong way around.
How so, genius?
Where is Adrian? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car, and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car.
You got something there, Phelps. Doesn't add up. You read about the guy on the crossing yesterday?
No, what happened?
Over on Lincoln Avenue. This guy's driving along and his oil light comes on. He stops the car and gets out. He pops the hood and
he's on a rail crossing.
Oh, you got it. He's got his head under there checking the oil. The Southern Pacific freight slams into his car doing 90 miles an hour. The car came to a rest more than a mile down the track.
What a pointless waste of life.
You'll get plenty of blood and guts and mindless stupidity working traffic, Phelps. And who needs a Second Amendment when we'll give a goddamn fool the license to get behind the wheel of an auto?
If it's a kidnapping, why leave the victim's ID? If it's a murder, why leave the car? The evidence doesn't add up.
Free lesson, Phelps.
Nino,
Evidence
Nino,
only get you
Nino.
so far. You ask me, the whole thing feels hinky as hell.
What I wouldn't give to have your powers of intuition.
Don't worry, kid. Keep watching the master and you'll get there one day.
Here we are.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just
Knock,
a
knock,
minute.
knock. Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Investigate the
Let's
residence.
check the place out. Come on. Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Lie down. Make yourself comfortable.
Make yourself comfortable.
So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a vice.
I want to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Nothing seems to be out here. Oh, what's this?
I doubt it.
No use leaving the thing half finished. So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
And they can't get in there. No, can't get in there. No. Okay, so what we've got here.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
What we've got here.
This must be Adrian's. To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
What here?
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Okay.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
Don't seem to be in there. What about in here? No. Nothing in there. Okay. Alright, let's talk. Alright.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
The situation doesn't look good, Margaret. You need to tell me what you know.
There's no need to be so aggressive. All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
The evidence is stacking up, Mrs. Black. It all places you at the rail yard last night.
I've already told you I was here all night alone. Your stack of evidence doesn't change a thing.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
You and your husband are in separate bedrooms. What gives? Did you want him out of the way, Margaret?
No, I did not. My husband and I may have drifted apart, but it wasn't my choice.
Okay.
So what next?
Make sure you cover all the rooms. You don't want to miss anything.
Okay.
Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address. Don't think this is any use to us. This doesn't pertain to the case.
Nothing there then. Check all rooms. Is there an upstairs? We check this food.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment.
Certainly, Detective. One moment.
Corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks for your help.
I'm all right now.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
Truth.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Our job is to find out what happened to your husband. Your lack of cooperation can only hinder our investigation, Mrs. Black. Any ideas?
Let's go to Kavanaugh's bar. If Adrian was a regular, we might be able to get a new angle now.
Kavanaugh's bar. Hold E when next to the vehicle to make the drive.
You drive.
Yep, you drive.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home
Rest my
life.
fingers.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type. But stranger things have happened.
Independent tobacco.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
That cherry pie was decent.
Looking for someone?
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
That broad got socks in her brassiere. Boy, that steak has seen
Frank
better
Morgan?
days.
Who's that?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
I think you were in on it, Morgan. You drove down there, and you let Black have it.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
Come on, Morgan. It was only last night. You must remember something.
Look, we might have had a drink. We have a drink most nights after work.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tail Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
Bullseye smokes better than
Okay, first I've got to follow him.
He sure left his drink in a hurry.
Too close, Phelps. Way too close.
I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Got to follow the suspect. Follow the suspect,
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
Let's check the place out. Come on. Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You haven't done yet? I told you it was nonstop glamour work in traffic, didn't
I'm just trying to learn.
Apartment
come on,
2.
Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. It won't work on me.
Apartment 2.
Apartment 2.
All right. Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
Apartment 1. Apartment 2.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it. Ah, shit.
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black, LAPD, give yourself up now.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember,
Another chase.
There's no point running, Adrian.
Run.
Mr. Black, get back here right now.
Stop right there,
It's over, Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black?
Here we go.
Why the melodrama?
Got him.
I thought it would be easier.
Thank you for the 8
no,
likes.
It just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house.
I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Faked his death.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Okay, so it's automatically saved. Okay, well that's going to be it for this stream. It's the short one because there's a couple of demos that I want to play tonight, and the next stream is set for 11, but I'm going to bring it forward an hour to 10 PM, and then a little bit later, probably about, depends what time I finish the demo stream, I'll do another one of Spaceship Simulator. So there's 2 demos I'm going to be playing tonight. So I'm going to bring the first one forward an hour, and then the next one will be hopefully 12 midnight, or maybe after, but it'll be not long after I do the first demo of Go Home Annie. And that is from the Nextfest, Steam Nextfest. So a couple of demos that I'll be playing a little bit later. And I'm going to head off now and have something to eat and get ready for my next stream, which is a demo, Go Home Annie, from Steam's Nextfest. So, once again guys, thank you so much for the 8 likes, you guys are awesome. And yeah, and thank you all for watching, but I will be back in about an hour and 20 minutes with Go Home Annie. It is a horror game, and it's from the list of the Nextfest, Steam's Nextfest, and then a little bit later on I'll be doing Spaceship Simulator. So until then, all left me to say guys is I'll see you in the next stream. Bye all.
You are my pill, I swallow it. Take me away to Neverland, where colors fade my disbelief and make me forget. still be up, still be up. Don't care about the place we found. We'll still be up, still be up. We're in this together. We both fall down. Doesn't matter if the sun goes up. 'Cause we will still be high when the lights out. We can pretend the time is still. Stay in the daydream, chase the thrill. Make up the way as we go. Live for the moment, lose control. Rent a car you can't afford. Put on a song that we both know. Let your hair out in the wind. Put the pedal to the floor. Fling your lighter, take a smoke. Put your broken rip off wafers on. Doesn't matter if the sun goes down. We'll still be up, still be up. Don't care about the place we found. We'll still be